More than 2,000 years ago, in the heart of an empire that ruled the known world, a man with no crown, no army, and no nation rose to shake the might of Rome. He was not a king. He was a slave, a gladiator, a man named Spartacus. But this is not just his story. This is the story of every soul who refused to bow. Before he was Spartacus the legend, he was just a man, captured in war, sold like cattle, chained, whipped, and stripped of everything he once knew. His destination? A gladiator school in Capua, a place where men were trained not to live, but to die well. The sand of the arena was stained with blood. Trainers barked orders. Pain was routine, and every match was to entertain those who cheered, not for honor, but for slaughter. Spartacus fought. He learned, and with every swing of the sword, he buried his fear and sharpened his rage. In the year 73 BC, something snapped. Spartacus, along with about 70 other gladiators, found a way to rebel. Armed with kitchen knives and stolen swords, they broke out. They overpowered the guards, took horses, and fled to Mount Vesuvius. The Romans laughed at first. A handful of slaves? Running into the hills? But they underestimated the fire that burns inside a man who has nothing left to lose. From the mountain slopes, Spartacus and his men raided Roman caravans. They freed other slaves. They gathered weapons, food, and most of all, hope. Soon, they weren't 70 anymore. They were thousands. Men, women, even children joined them. But Spartacus wasn't just a fighter. He was a leader. He trained the slaves like soldiers. He turned shepherds into warriors. He gave structure where there was chaos, and purpose where there was only pain. Rome could not ignore him any longer. They sent legions. Spartacus destroyed them. They sent more. He outsmarted them, using guerrilla tactics and brilliant strategy. This wasn't just survival now. It was revolution. Historians say over 70,000 men and women stood behind Spartacus. But he didn't want to rule. He wanted to take his people north, across the Alps, out of Italy, to freedom. But freedom is never easy. Not when power is threatened. Some in his army wanted more than freedom. They wanted revenge. Some wanted to sack Rome. Some grew greedy. Division grew. Spartacus tried to hold them together. He knew that war without direction becomes destruction. He made tough choices. Fought internal rebellions. Kept discipline, even when others lost faith. But time was running out. Rome, humiliated and desperate, finally turned to Marcus Licinius Crassus, one of the richest and most ambitious men in the empire. Crassus took command of 8 full legions, over 40,000 trained Roman soldiers. He didn't just fight with force. He used strategy. He built walls, traps, blockades. He cut off food. He divided the rebels. And slowly, he cornered Spartacus. Still, Spartacus did not surrender. The final battle was brutal. Spartacus's army, weakened and starving, faced the Roman legions head-on. Spartacus charged straight for Crassus, cutting down soldier after soldier. He fought like a man possessed, a storm of blood and will. He fell, rose again, wounded but unbroken. But even heroes fall. Spartacus was struck down, his body lost among thousands. No one knows where he lies.